Clearing rubbish can be a messy business, but if you're going to empty a skip in the wrong place, make sure you're not caught on CCTV.
When I saw it for the first time, I was disgusted.
Well, we want to ask you why you dumped one of your skip bins in Brendan's front yard.
Very simple, mate. He knows why.
Why is that?
He's come in when no one was home, saw the bin there, picked it up. He's driven a good 100, 150 metres with it all on the truck, and then stopped the truck and dumped it all.
Yep, that's exactly what's happened. Brendan Roach caught it all on security camera, and the man responsible couldn't care less.
Mate, can we turn the truck off?
No, mate, I've got all I want to do.
Rick Wade refusing to accept he's done anything wrong.
Why did? Why?
And we've been taking out some garden beds and basically tidying it up so the kids have a bigger area to play in.
Brendan says he hired Rick because Rick could deliver a skip bin at the last minute.
He's put the bin down and it was on a slope, and I've asked him to move it and he goes, nah, it'll be right. It's fine where it is. They weigh over a tonne, they're not going to tip over.
But it did.
The worst part was my son was a couple of metres away when it's happened. So we're a bit concerned about his safety. We've called the guy back out to come and upright the bin. He's basically said it doesn't fall over by itself. We've pushed it over.
He's pulled the skip over on the side on one occasion. I had to go out there and tip it up.
He said you put it in the wrong place.
I put it exactly where he said to put it.
With the bin upright again, Brendan says they loaded it up and 4 days later were out when Rick Wade arrives.
You can see him now coming in. Straight in, there's no notification, there's nothing.
Just as he's caught on camera arriving, Rick's caught leaving, only this time he stops and dumps the load in Brendan's front yard.
When we've come home, there's a big pile of rubbish in the front yard. The entire contents of the skip bin had been emptied. First thing I did was try and get hold of him, and he said the bin was over full. I emptied out, you know, some of the stuff off the top. If other stuff fell out, it's not my problem.
Mate, is there any excuse for this, really? Were you just having a bad day?
No, it's not my job to fix this mess up. I provide a bin, you place the stuff in there lawfully, I take it away.
From the CCTV, you can see there's some foliage poking out at the back of the skip bin, but not enough, you'd think, to justify dumping the lot.
Wouldn't you just ring him up and say, mate, you've loaded it badly, I can't take it?
Sorry? Why would I point out the blindingly obvious?
In a text message to Brendan, Rick says, only an idiot would think I could safely and lawfully transport the bin as you filled it. And this, I will seek compensation for the extra trip out to right the bin you pulled over.
I can't get in and out. I can't get the trailer. I can't empty it. I really can't do anything until I get rid of this.
Out of 2,000 skips I've delivered, one's gone back. So you would think that there's a problem with the way you load the skip.
Rick Wade, who's twice run for council, has had a go at people dumping litter in public on Facebook, but he has no problem dumping garbage in Brendan's front yard.
It's not illegally dumped. It's put back in the guy's yard. There's a difference.
And we tried the police. Police said it was a business transaction, there's nothing they can do, and to get in touch with Fair Trading.
Brendan says Rick Wade demanded he pay him before he collected the load, so now Brendan will have to pay someone else to remove the rubbish.
I'd like him to apologise for what he's done and, as I said, reimburse us.
And clearly Mr Wade doesn't believe the way he's treated Brendan will cost him business.
What's that?
The card in case you ever need to skip this.
Brendan's in the process of taking legal action against Rick.